To the Red Reading Room. This is Nala-Ife for the Red Reading Room and Ife Nation Live for Inner Element Tarot. This is going to be Aries September. Okay, actually, let me do this. I'm going to change my banner so that it's not confusing. Give me one moment, child. This is going to be Aries September with October preview. And we are finishing this up over from Ife Nation Live. If you'd like to see part one, you would go to Ife, that's IFE Nation, NATION, all together live. You would search that in your inbox if you're brand new to the channel. Not search that in your inbox, search that on YouTube, and you would go and subscribe and make sure you hit your bell button there if you would like to get the first half of this reading, okay? And just to kind of give you those details, I'm going to wait for a couple of folks to come in. We just finished up part one. So if you're watching this after we go live, we just finished up part one. So you can go and check it out there. And I'm just typing in this little banner. So this will be a continuation of the, let's see, let's show that. There we go. Boom. All right, y'all. So let's get back to the, to get into the reading. This will be a continuation of the first part of the reading. I'm going to be utilizing the decks that I displayed in that first reading again on Ife Nation Live. This is going to be your October preview. And so picking up, we have the Justice card, and we do have the Six of Pentacles, the balance coming in, having to balance what you give out and what you're receiving, making sure that you have in a balanced way what you receive, you are also giving out. You keeping things even keeled, very much like the Justice card, okay? Could be dealing with Virgo energy. We also see Libra energy, and we see the Fool card. This is your energy coming back into fold, okay? The major energies that we picked up on, and again, you must see the first reading because this will be a shorter version of it. The Three of Swords and Nine of Swords, you definitely have a lot of air sign energy. Could be very well Libra. Libra's coming through very strong. We see your energy here, and we also see the energy of Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cusp energy. We also have Leo energy with the Sun card. We also, too, I must say twice, we've had Scorpio energy with the Eight of Cups and with this Tower card, okay, this realization. This will make sense to you, again, if you go and check out the first part of the reading on Ife Nation Live, IFE Nation Live, and you'll get the full scoop. Let's go ahead and look at, since we are coming back to ourselves, we are able to make these movements forward if we are taking the advice and the wisdom of the cosmos, our ancestors, our spiritual guides to heart and making the proper adjustments. What is going to be the energy for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising? This could also be for Aries, Mars, because it's in your indignity. Mars is in dignity. And it could, for a small degree, be there for the Aries, Venus. So what is the energy for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Risings from now until October for a preview? Okay? From now until October for a preview. What must we understand for Aries, Sun, Moon, Risings, Venus, and Mars from now until a preview into October? So the first week maybe. Okay. We have the Four of Cups, okay? So that rat energy. So even after you go through this awakening, again, check out part one. This reading, what I'm doing here, does not do you dignity until you check out part one, okay? But with this Four of Cups energy here, you finally recognize the rat situation, something that may have been very sneaky. That's why the Kool-Aid was tasting funky. You know, something wasn't quite right. Something wasn't quite adding up. okay, with this Four of Cups energy here, and you felt it. You were not satisfied with it, and you especially feel it now too, as the moon is waning. We just had the full moon in Pisces, so as this moon is waning, you're starting to see a clearing from what you may have been in an illusion about, okay? And this is what we're going to most likely be experiencing as we get into the month of October, okay? Let's get one more. Okay, this is synthesis with one's resources. This is major. Okay, this is earth sign energy here. Okay, could be a little bit of Taurus energy, but this is synthesis of one's resources. Okay, there may have been a locking up of the resources, but now when we look at this, we understand why. Again, check out the first reading, that may be more relevant for you. But while we were dealing with this Four of Cups energy, by not addressing that big old rat tainting the drink of the Four of Cups, okay? This is what was locking up your resources. Because again, when things in your surroundings and your feelings and emotions are locked up, it also locks up your ability to earn more or even appreciate what you have, okay? All right. And then finally, let's get a final card for the month of October. And then we're going to clarify again with the Classic Tarot. If you are interested in any of these decks, check out that first reading. I talk about the decks on that channel. We have the Mother of Wands. Okay, we saw this too. Queen of Wands could be dealing with a fire sign individual. This could be Aries like yourself. This could be a Leo, or this could also be a Sagittarius. Okay, so this is that mothering energy, that fiery energy. Okay. Oh, hey there, Fez Mess. This is Aries reading part 2. Okay, the original was done on Ife Nation Live. So if you rewind the video, you'll get all of that info. Okay, my love. So let's see here. Mother of Wands energy that we have here. Again, this could speak to a lot of things. Okay. It's like it kind of gives me vibes when I think about it, in the month of October, especially, of the snake eating its own tail, devouring itself, okay, to revitalize itself. But more than that, you also see that, but I also see the image of a protection of one's eggs, a protection of one's resources. We see that too. You're protecting your energy, Aries, because you've seen how you doled your inner energy out, especially if you watched the first reading on Ife Nation Live, okay? You're protecting your energy right now. Let's go into this Four of Cups. What is this Four of Cups about for the sign of Aries? I'm actually going to utilize the Wild Unknown for this reading because I just feel pulled to do so. In the month of October, what is this Four of Cups realization for the sign of Aries? We have the Devil card, okay? All right. We have the Devil card. So toxic realization, okay? You could be realizing where there was toxicities. And then you also have Saturn coming out of retrograde motion too. Could be dealing with Capricorn individual or Virgo individual, okay? When you have this energy here. Okay, the Four of Cups, that's what we're understanding. Okay. Give me more on that Devil and that Four of Cups. Y'all know we're going to go in. Okay. I don't want to make this reading long, but we're finna go in. This could also speak again. This looks very toxic when you look at it. A rat over 4 cups. Toxic feelings. Toxic emotions. And somehow there could have been, too, with the Devil card, there could have been obsession energy. Okay. I want you to notice that fire is on their feet. So fire is on the foot, the hooves, the foots. Okay, you're hooved as well with as ram energy, but fire was put under the foots to get moving because of the sensory as it relates to the Four of Cups. Okay, about an obsession, something that wasn't clicking right, something that did taste right, something that didn't feel right. Okay, and we have this Look at this. The Six of Pentacles again. So somewhere connected, something wasn't balanced with this devil energy. You could have been being this energy, or who you were dealing with could be. And this is what is being realized. Okay? An understanding of where you could have been your own devil. Because we see the Six of Coins twice. The Six of Pentacles here is justice. And this is what's coming in the Libra season. Let's shout that out as well. And what is giving you your freedom. Okay? Through the balance. Okay? Something you were attached to as it related to the Four of Cups. Fourth house, this is definitely Cancerian energy. Something that was an obsession. Do you have this in your chart, or you're dealing with this? But it was creating some kind of imbalance, because this Six of Pentacles here isn't depicting the same Six of Pentacles here. This Six of Pentacles here is depicting something of, it's almost like you see how the plants are not, their heads are not lifted, they're drooping. So it's almost like something wasn't a fair balance. Something wasn't fair. There wasn't good give and take. It feels like there was something in which a person was giving and not receiving. And this right here was a toxic situation. Okay. And this could involve Cancer energy, could involve Capricorn energy, and also Virgo energy with that Six of Pentacles. Let's go into this four. This is what is going to be realized, okay? The Eight of Cups is kind of being clarified by this Four of Cups, the rat. Let's go back to that. Let's double back around to that. This rat over the emotions. The Four of Cups, the emotions. And light being shown so you can see this rat. And how in this Four of Cups, okay? Energy. This is boredom. This is rejection, okay? And what this exposes is some sort of toxic tie. And then the imbalance in give and take here. And this could be this is clarifying this, okay? So something obsessive and imbalance with give and take, with give and receive, is being saw. This is the four. This is the Four of Cups. This is the clarification of that. So where in your life was an imbalance of give and receive taking place, and toxicity, where nothing was clear? Okay, that's how you look at that. All right. Okay, Four of Pentacles. Let's go into that Four of Pentacles. Y'all know I'm gonna break this zone down. Break it on down. Break it on down. Okay. Make sure you check out the first reading, because this here won't resonate until you check out the first reading to understand how it connects. Okay. It's like a little series I'm doing on both of my channels. Okay. Make sure you thumbs up the video, share, and subscribe. Okay. So Four of Pentacles. Let's get into this Four of Pentacles. Why is the money being restricted? And what is being realized here in the month of October about the money being restricted? Seven of Cups, indecision, illusion, where the sun is on the bottom, the night is in the beginning. Illusionment and disillusion. That's why the resources were held back, because you weren't able to see. We saw this. Actually, this is like a repeating of what we saw too. But this is like the darker side, the realization. This is what is going to help spur you to move forward in the month of October, because this is the hard lesson. And I was saying with Aries, the head can be hard. The head can be hard. So this is that understanding. This is the dark side of the reading that we did beforehand, to solidify the lesson, it almost feels like. Then we have the Fool card. Okay? Something you were new to. It could have been due to naivety. This here, the Fool card is taking you back to your energy. This is your own energy too. brand new, like the baby of the zodiac, okay? But clarifying, when we paired it with the Four of Pentacles, we have that with the Seven of Cups. There was something that you may have been taking a leap of faith in, focused in emotionally, driven emotionally, but it was with naiveness. And that's why you had that Four of Pentacles, that loss or that stagnation in one's resources, okay? And this is what you are learning about yourself, so that now as you move forward, again, from what we saw with the reading, the earlier reading, you actually have the wisdom. This is why you have the wisdom. So I just want you to understand that. Okay? This is why that wisdom you've gained. Okay. So then, wow. Ace of Swords, cutting out what no longer needs. Internal search with that Hermit card. Five of Swords, mental conflict, mind games. Okay. High Priestess energy. This is an inner knowing. After the mind games, after the severing, the mental ties, okay? We saw this in that first reading. We just did the first reading. So again, if you're not already subscribed, I don't care. I will say it a million times. Take your ass over to IFE Nation Live and watch the first reading, okay, Aries? This High Priestess energy, this inner knowing was the only way. This is looking in hindsight, or this is the shadow side. This is the only way you're coming out of this, okay? And it could have been related with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Wands. Something has come to an end relationship-wise, heart-wise, something you put your heart into with naiveness, and you just did not see how toxic that shit was and how you played yourself in that situation or with that thought process. Okay, and this again, this tower moment that was predicted with the original reading, we're now able to understand how to get ourselves out of this. The Ten of Wands here, one is stuck in the brushes, they're stuck in the sticker bushes. Look at that. Stuck in the twigs. All right. So what is the final situation with the Mother of Wands as we come into the month of October? Two of Wands, we saw this opportunity where we saw Three of Wands, but Two of Wands, being able to choose a path, actually come to your crossroads, okay? This could be happening now for you, but this is what is, once you make this realization of where the toxicity is, where it has been, okay, then you can make that realization to move forward, okay? And then we have the Seven of Wands. You actually now can stand on your own merit. Lots of fire energy, so we know you're getting back to yourself. You can defend oneself, defend one's position. You are standing in your power, even if it's against naysayers, because now you have a newfound wisdom that you didn't have before. If you find yourself repeating the same thing, you're probably stuck in this muckety muck. If you're taking that new light, that new illumination, then you're standing firm. Okay, to the point where any naysayers are kind of standing back a little bit, because you're speaking from a place of being illuminated and from a stance that is wise. Okay, let's get one more, and then we're going to go ahead and end this reading off. I did say that this one would be a little bit shorter, but in the month of October, it looks like, again, as we wind down this month of September and coming into October, this isn't October's reading, but this is giving you a preview of what you're realizing about yourself and what has come to terms with. We did see the Devil card, so this Saturn energy is no joke. Once Saturn goes straight, this may not be your story, but the previous could have been your story. This is the shadow side to the story that we had first, okay? We have here the Son of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. Now we finally can move forward. We have the resources that we need. We understand those resources. We understand why something took time. This doesn't always have to be money either. But if you've been waiting for a long-term movement of your funds, making these kind of realizations and clearing out, getting yourself out of a situation, following your inner, and I know these cards are all over the place, but this is Aries energy, so we just got to get to the bottom of it. But when you have the High Priestess and the Hermit, these are not like the Hierophant. The Hierophant is someone who's appointed to a spiritual position. The High Priestess and the Hermit. This can represent the axis between Pisces and Virgo, which came up in your first reading. But when you have these kind of energies showing up, okay, these are people who are advanced spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Okay, they are in tune with the divine source. Okay, they walk between the spirit world and the material world, and they have so much wisdom and access. This is the energy that it requires from you to embody, to move yourself out of this space so that you come back to where you belong. Okay, this is not hard-headed energy. This is energy of divine wisdom. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, and from this position, this is how you have your internal, the spark of your internal fire, the protection of your energy with the Mother of Wands, protecting her babies, her eggs, her ideas, her dreams, her goals. Okay, by you having that protection, this is what gives you opportunities and gives you the confidence to stand on your two in the process, because you've made the realizations. Okay, you've made those realizations, and then the long awaited pinnacle action, the long awaited release of your resources, the moving forward of your resources, right? This is what you stand to have move you forward. Okay, but you see how you must come out of it now. Okay, let's get one more. Then we have the Three of Wands. The three is the Trinity, makes the completion. Now you can see through the looking glass, the colors. Now you are in manifestation mode because you've already been through the toil and strife. So the month of October is going to bring you into balance, and it's also going to bring you into Trinity of all of your strengths. This is the connection with the spirit, the physical, and the mental, all working in unison together, to then from there spring forth a mirror. And we saw the Three of Wands again in the first reading, but this really illustrates you being able to manifest from all of the colors now, because you've been through the releasing process. So if anything, the first portion of this reading really had us understand this tower moment that you're possibly heading to in the month of September, or recently had, and why. This is the why behind the what. Okay, Aries. All right, at the bottom of the deck, it's done. Ten of Swords. It's done. We've had Ten of Wands show up. It's done. We're done with the burdens, and now we're done with the mental conflict. It's a done deal. It's a done deal, my love. Especially after petty arguments and disagreements. Okay, that's done. That's over with. Okay, especially if you're dealing with Libra energy, or in the season of Libra, you're cutting away what doesn't serve you. Okay, and then this is what brings on the Ace of Pentacles. All right, the beginning of your wealth. All right, and this is also fortitude. The tree here also represents age old knowledge about something, wisdom. Okay, all right there, Aries. I love you guys so very much. I hope that you enjoyed the second half of this reading, to help us understand how you're going to be bracing yourself for the month of October. Take what you learned here, okay? What you learn here will really serve you if applied properly. It's completely your choice, however. This is a reading of the energy. How you move is ultimately still yours. You have things that are destiny and things that are fated, but how you reach those destinies and fates, and how long it takes you to reach that end of that journey, to start a new journey, is completely on you. Okay, so make sure that you are in alignment with the timeline that has been set for you in this lifetime. Okay, and in this time period right now, to reach that success that you've been waiting for. Remember, charity starts at home. What you do at home, you will do abroad. Much love to you, Aries. I hope that you enjoyed this reading and it gave you the clarity you needed. If you wanted more of that upbeat energy, I do realize that that was kind of straight there, straight in your face, and kind of just is exposing. But if you would like to get that motivational and kind of that more, I would say, lighter energy, check out the reading that's posted to Ife Nation Live. And that is the part 1 of the Aries reading. Okay. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful week ahead, and definitely take heed in the messages presented. Have a good one. Bye-bye.